It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, here's Tua. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's Tua again. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught for the first. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. From the red zone now. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Staying with Walker. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They've got a man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He'll get this one to Brooks. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Charbonnet reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. 2 now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20.